Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little bit of a different video. I actually hit the 1 year on September 27th, but I hadn't filmed a video because I had no time to actually sit down and talk about this. Now that I do, I don't know if the cap looks kind of weird, but let me tell you what this video is going to be about. Not only do I want to thank you all for the constant support, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. The bottom of my heart. I don't know. I've never really understood that saying. Anyway, back to the video. So I want to thank you guys so much for your constant support, for always motivating me to create new and better content. And today I want to share with you my experience in Formula One. And before we start with the video, just look at my lovely shirt. This is from the Mexican collaboration with Puma x Chico Perez. Unfortunately, they only sell it in Mexico, but I thought it was only fair to wear it in one of my videos. And what a better video than to thank you guys for all the love that you have constantly given me. Okay, let's get started. No, I have never actually been to a Grand Prix per se, but I have done my internship there. And this season, I'm going to be contributing as a marshal. I know. So exciting. I will be sharing that experience with you guys in a few days, right after Formula One in Mexico hits. But today, I want to talk with you about my internship in Formula One. So Formula One had actually been absent for around 20 years in Mexico, and it eventually came back in 2015. I used to talk a lot with my coordinator in my subsystem in university, and she told me, hey, guess what? So Formula One is coming back to Mexico. And I was like, what? And then she said, I know you really like it, so I would love to invite you to do your internship there. Have you already done it? I hadn't. I was already in around 6th or 7th semester, and your internships start around 4th. So I was like, hey, there was a reason why I hadn't done them before. So I was in the organization part, in the event organization. So I had to be the assistant, let's say, of the yellow zone. So I don't know if all the Grand Prix work the same way, but in Mexico we have the green zone, which is paddock and all the companies and everything. And then we have the blue zone, which is in theory where the mortals can actually get their tickets, but it's the most expensive because paddock it's more for like companies and guests and paddock club and all that. You can buy tickets there, but they're like crazy expensive. I don't know if you would really want to spend that kind of money. Some people would. I'd rather buy a car, let's say. Anyway, so the thing is that since we were not experts, we could not assist in the green or in the blue area. So they sent me to the yellow zone, which is the third most important area in Formula One in Mexico. So there I was, really excited. We had to wake up every day at around 4 a.m. because we had to be at the circuit by 5. So that they could tell us what we were gonna do for the day, and then we could eventually go and do our jobs. This was actually the cap that they gave us. Let me take it off for a sec. Sorry if my hair is all messy, but this is it. It's actually really nice. This is the company with which we worked, CA. And then, lucky me, so the managers, let's say, which they were getting paid to do their job, they had a different cap, a prettier cap, to be honest. I found one on the floor. So it was already the end of the Grand Prix, and I was like, it's on the floor and the Grand Prix is over. Nobody's gonna claim it, are they? So I took it. This is gorgeous. You have the little, let me see. Well, the name of the company, Formula One, and then you have like the little track here, which is so nice. And then on the inside, you also have the track. And then on the back part, you have the amount of seasons of Formula One is going to be in Mexico, which they have already renewed because they're coming back for 2021. The thing is, these 5 years that the Formula One was in Mexico, 5 years in a row, it won the best event of the season. That's a record that Mexican Grand Prix broke because no other Grand Prix had won consecutively so many best events of the season, except for, I believe it was Australia 3 years in a row and Silverstone 2 years in a row. This is a tough record to break. 5 years in a row, that's mind-blowing. without counting that it's actually the 6th best event of the season that Mexican Grand Prix has won. In '86, I believe, they won it too. Anyway, knowing that you're part of this, it's just awesome. But the thing that makes the Mexican Grand Prix so special, it's not necessarily the circuit. I mean, the circuit's not that exciting, let's say. We do have a chicane, which is awesome. Probably 2, I don't know what kind of curve this is, but could be 2 chicanes, who knows. But like I said, I mean, it's a lot of like straight lines, but what makes it so special is the partying. The partying, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I think it's time to change my cap now. This one's prettier. I just wanted to show you guys what it was all about. And this fits my head better, I feel. Anyway, so it's like another big music festival. There's music everywhere, people partying everywhere. I'm not even kidding. When it comes to Mexico, they sell you the whole package for the 3 days. You don't buy tickets per day, you just buy for the 3 days. People are like at the concerts, this and that, like qualifying in practice, what? And then the day of the race, you do see like all the entertainment area empty, like for real. But when it comes to practice and qualifying, people don't really care much, they just like to party. And then when they announce the winner of the Grand Prix, there's like well, not fireworks because it's in the day, but there's like confetti balls or like fireworks of confetti, and there's music and there's like a little show, and it's always close to Halloween or the Day of the Dead. So they always have this like big like people like dressed as calaveritas, let's say, which is like skulls, but it's what we use in Mexico to commemorate, or catrines and stuff. So it's really, really special. And it's so awesome that we always get the same weekend because we celebrate with a cause. And I feel that people just love winning here because it's grand, you know? But back to my experience, it was funny. I was really young. I think I was around, I don't remember, 20, 21, 22. But the thing is, I have never really been in charge of a group of people in my life. So here I am in Formula One, this girl that, like, the most that I had done as a job was be like a babysitter or a PR for a club. I mean, come on. You don't need to be a genius to do that. And then here I am in Formula One, a huge event known worldwide that a lot of people from all over the world was gonna come, and everybody's eyes were in Mexico because they had just returned from Formula One after 20 years of absence. And there I am. The manager of the yellow zone was like, yep, you're gonna be my assistant. And I was like, oh my gosh, awesome. Yes, what do I have to do? She was like, you know what? You see all these people right here in the yellow zone? Yeah, you're gonna have to guide them. If they have any questions, they're gonna come to you. It was kind of like customer service, a little bit of entertainment, but like every single person of the staff in the entertainment area, in the yellow zone, had to suddenly come to me to ask me everything. The intern from university that had never done something like this, I wasn't even getting paid, which, by the way, no complaints, but she was getting paid for her job. Doesn't matter how much or how little, but she was getting paid. And she left me in charge of every single personnel of the yellow area. I was like, cool. Like at the moment I hadn't realized, she was like, you know what? I actually have to go to the seats to make sure that everybody finds their seat. As I said, at the moment I was naive and overly excited, so I didn't realize that she was actually making me do her job. By the way, it was a hell of a good job, may I add. But yes, that's what happened. I basically took her role while she was watching the race. Cash me outside, how about that? Am I right? I mean, anyway, one of the best experiences of my life. I would totally do it again. I was thinking of going back in the organization and entertainment area, but I kind of wanted to get out of my comfort zone. So this season, I have decided to return to Formula One as an officer marshal, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I want to give you a sneak peek of what happened in the practice because we had a fire training, but I can't because we're gonna leave that for another video. so that I can tell you the full, complete experience of everything that happened in my Formula One weekend. And as the experience of an officer marshal, if any of you are considering ever volunteering in Formula One in the entertainment and organization area, I give you a thumbs up. Like, you should definitely do it. It's a great way to see Formula One from another experience. I cannot really guarantee you that as entertainment and organization, you're going to be watching the race, except for on the screen, but you'll be part of the race in a different way. And that just makes it so much more special because you're actually part of something you love. You're not only watching it, but you're contributing in it. And if it wasn't for you, for that little part and role that you get, the race wouldn't be the same. So guys, go do it. Do a little research. There's always people posting about it, and if not, you can always check and dig deeper. But well, in Mexico, it was actually quite easy because in this case, my university helped me. In the case of the officer marshal, I actually saw it posted on one of the trainers' accounts, which I had previously interviewed for my podcast, Juan Carlos Casco. You can check the interview on my Instagram TV or on my channel, and that's where I saw it posted that they were recruiting officer marshals, and I applied straight away. Yeah, I was about to talk about it again, but no, I'll save that for another video. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you once again for the constant support, and hope to see you again next week on another episode of A Girl Talks Formula One.